All right, guys, we're going to work a little attack from the closed guard here. He's not letting me sit up. He's not letting me pull him down. So I'm going to get my grip nice and deep, or as deep as I feel I can get it. At least my knuckles touching his neck. And I'll go bold with my hands here and just lean back. So no matter how tough his posture is, I'm not fighting him with my strength. I'm just leaning back on him and making me carry my weight, making him carry me, dude. And then once I'm here, I'm going to shoot my hand through his... under his wrist, okay? And I'm gonna grab my own forearm, all right? We're gonna really pay attention also to the idea that we don't just use our arms, but we're using this angle change of our shoulders that can change and slide from one side to the other, okay? So as we lean to the left, we're gonna shoot that left hand through and grab right here just to start to flare open his elbow as I come back. So naturally, using this lever, I open up and expose his elbow, making it really hard for him to continue that strong press that he's been doing here. Then I come to the tricep, okay? And I'll put my foot on the floor or the hip and open up so it becomes even weaker as his elbow opens, okay? I wanna close this space so there's not a big hole here under his arm. If there is, he's gonna circle his hand right back inside and reset the whole position again. So we don't wanna let that happen, right? We're gonna come here and pry it open, find the tricep as I hip escape. I like to put my toes on his hip, okay, and my heel pointing outwards on the outside here. And then either I push my hand to the ceiling, forcing his arm to the outside to be behind me here, or it's very common that at this position he gets annoyed by this and he's gonna try to circle his hand back inside. And when he does, I pull him in, okay? So either way, we're trying to get his arm behind me here, isolated from the rest of his body. So this is the first exercise of this drill here, okay? Get your grip, lean back, just hold. We're in closed guard, we're not opening it up for him. We get under at this angle, hold, and then as I lean back out, I start flaring his elbow open. The foot is gonna help me do that even more as I then transfer to the upper tricep and maybe even deepen this grip here. So this is important that we keep this grip so he can't pull away from me. All right, and when I'm ready, I start shooting my hand through, or he's very probable he's gonna try to circle that hand back through, and I just swallow it up, okay? I slide away, maybe roll his elbow in, or switch to Williams guard. Really nice connection from here, all right? So once we get here to either Williams guard or this pre-omoplata position, we're gonna look at a few options, right? If you want the omoplata, what we'll do is slide this hand just to below the ear where my knuckles now are gonna be pointing against his inner neck here, and I can now just stiff arm and keep him away. So as I keep him away and slide away, I make space for my foot to come over, tuck his arm in, and I'm in a great position to start my omoplata entrance, okay? Loosen the arm a little bit, scoot, loosen the arm, scoot, do what you need to do, get your deep grip, and we're on our way to getting that omoplata finish. Now again, we come here, open, make the grip open, from the hip open even more. So his power to press me away has completely been disturbed. I shoot through, get that arm behind. Okay, I push, and I start coming away. But maybe as I'm starting to work towards omoplata, he starts putting that hand on the floor to posture up. And as he postures up, I'm just gonna shoot that leg through to enter the omoplata, the triangle here, okay? So this leg, as soon as he frees this leg by posting, I bring my knee to my chest and clear it, okay? Optional here if you wanna push away, that's fine, okay? But if you can do it without it, it's always good because you can keep this hand here. And that way, as soon as I clear this, I can still keep him close so he's not able to start posturing before I get, that good control that I want, right? As soon as I can cross my legs, either focus on the head or find a shin. Either shin, doesn't matter, just want to keep him down at first, okay? And then you can finally make your adjustment to your final preferred triangle finish here, all right? So we lock this up, making sure your knee is far above the shoulder. So if you look at your knee and you see this behind the line of his shoulder, then this is important that we make an adjustment because it's probably a position that he can resist. So while I'm holding my shin and I make this adjustment, I'm gonna pull my knee like as if I wanna bring it as close to my shoulder as possible and then lock it up, all right? I like to finish hugging the head and knee, nice little squeeze, and we'll get that finish there, okay? All right, so that's option number 2 to triangle, right? We have omoplata, we have triangle, and our last one here Okay, we're leaning, we swipe to the side, we start to pry that elbow open. We go again, we pry it open a little more with the hip escape. We press and we shoot the arm through. We get that arm behind. We slide down to the knuckles right under the ear against the neck here. We start to go towards Omoplata. And as we notice that we want to get up, my leg is stuck. He's not letting my leg go. And I get in this position where I can't go to triangle, right? Because his bottom leg is stuck. And he's being very stubborn not to let anything go here and stay in a safe position because I can't face him. I can't finish that omoplata. So this is actually a pretty common defense, especially when he like holds, around my knee or somewhere in my pants so that my knee gets stuck under his arm here, right? So I'm successful to pass my leg over, hopefully, okay? If you're not successful on that, you can also use your heel on that far shoulder as a leverage point, but ideally we get to here, okay? Now we're at this point, right? We cannot go triangle, we cannot go omoplata, but what we can do is instead of holding the body, we're gonna hold the tricep. We're gonna actually go like we wanna bridge, so we're gonna lift our hips off the floor, and we're gonna do a hard turn to my left, forcing him to either tap or roll. He's also gonna have to let go of my leg at that point, and we get to this position on top, using it as a sweep, where we have a lot of options from here, obviously, but one of the main ones is just coming towards the side control. I like to pinch the forearm here and take the clamp on his forearm, but you can finish in side control however you like and settle here into a great position, taking you to side control, giving you a lot of other options as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy the technique. Give it a try and let me know what you guys think. Hey, this is Clark. If you liked the video you just watched, I'd like to invite you to check out clarkgracieconnected.com, where you'll find amazing world-class instructional content and new material added every week. I've helped thousands of people take their game to the next level, and I can help you too. Thanks for watching.